So, what if I told you that cold water and high heat and breathless stress could literally reverse aging markers, boost your brain chemistry, and make your body harder to kill? It's called hormesis, and it might be one of the most important biological concepts you've ever been taught. I'm Dr. Seth Osgood, the founder of Grassroots Functional Medicine. So let's talk about it. So we've got cold plunges, 130 plus degree saunas, and breathless workouts. Now, these all sound extreme until you realize that they might be the only thing that's keeping you from falling apart. Most people think that avoiding stress is the key to health. The truth? The lack of the right stressors are what's making you weak and tired and inflamed. There's a concept called hormesis, short bursts of intentional stress that force your body to upgrade. It's not just old school wisdom or ancient Spartan tactics, it's backed by modern science and it's used by some of the most highest performing athletes in the world. And if you're still chasing comfort, you're missing the entire point of what your body is designed to do. So let's break it down. So I'm not talking about chronic stress, the kind that destroys your sleep and wrecks your hormones and keeps you in that fight or flight mode literally all the time. I'm talking about controlled, intentional stressors that your body loves and thrives off of because they trigger a cascade of cellular upgrades. Your mitochondria will multiply, your inflammation calms down, your hormones will rebalance, detox pathways just open up. You get sharper, you get leaner, and you get more resilient. And that's what we're looking for. But in modern life, we've eliminated nearly all of these signals. So let me tell you how. So imagine you've been in the woods chopping wood in 10-degree weather. You're breathing hard, your heart is racing, cold air is literally biting at your skin, your muscles are firing. That's a beautiful thing. And that is hormesis in action. Your body reads that challenge and goes, let's level it up. Now, let's contrast that with today's norm. We live in 72-degree homes, drive climate controlled cars, we overeat, we undermove, we're constantly scrolling on our phones, our posture is horrible, we avoid anything and everything uncomfortable. We're living in a metabolic coma and it's killing our resilience. Here's the biological truth. Hormesis increases mitochondrial density, your energy engines. It triggers autophagy, your cellular cleanup that helps reduce cancer and all sorts of other disease risk. It spikes dopamine and norepinephrine, boosting mood, drive, and emotional stability. It improves heart rate variability, blood sugar regulation, even VO2 max, a massive predictor of lifespan. And yet, most doctors never mention it. Why? Because there's no pill for it. There's no code for it, no insurance reimbursement for doing breath work in a cold tank. That's exactly why we built Peak State at Grassroots Functional Medicine, because people don't need another pill. They need a system that makes their body harder to kill. So let's talk about some of these tools. We've got the cold plunge. 50-degree water, your nervous system panics, but then you breathe through it and you leave with a 530% increase in norepinephrine, a 250% spike in dopamine, lower inflammation, better sleep, and higher stress resilience. And then we've got sauna therapy. You sweat, your heart rate climbs, blood vessels dilate. Now, inside, heat shock proteins go to work by repairing damaged cells and boosting longevity. Frequent sauna use is linked to a 40% drop, 40% in cardiovascular mortality. Then we've got contrast therapy, cold, hot, cold. It trains your vascular system like a muscle. You expand, constrict, adapt, and recover, and it feels incredible. We've got hyperbaric oxygen therapy. We pressurize oxygen. It dissolves into your plasma, flooding areas of your body that are hypoxic or inflamed. Wound healing, brain recovery, even telomere extension, a marker of anti-aging, which has been shown to improve with hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Then there's red light therapy. This isn't tanning, it's photobiomodulation, medical grade red light and near infrared light that stimulates mitochondrial ATP production. That means you're restoring energy, you're healing faster, you're reducing joint pain, you're improving your skin, and even improving your mood. There's lots of literature on the benefits of this. PEMF, Pulse electromagnetic field therapy restores your cellular voltage the same way you charge a battery. Your body heals when voltage is optimized. Then we got brain tap, a guided neurosensory experience that syncs light, sound, and guided meditation to increase alpha, theta, and delta brain waves. Translation: less anxiety, deeper sleep, and faster mental recovery. And then we've got zero gravity massage. This is where your body integrates the signal. A full body weightless massage experience that improves lymph flow, blood circulation, and muscle relaxation while decompressing your spine. Do you see the pattern here? Controlled stress, recovery, and then upgrade. This is not random. It's stacked for a reason, because if you don't recover, you break. And if you do recover, you become anti-fragile. And that's what we need in this world, more anti-fragility. Want proofs? Let me tell you about Ben. Ben came to us totally wrecked. His digestion was in the tank. He was constantly congested. His skin was a mess. He was breaking out all the time. His weight was up to 207 pounds, not because he was binging, but because he was inflamed. He was malnourished and his gut was a mess. We ran the labs. He had gut dysbiosis, nutrient absorption issues. He had some immune dysregulation. It was the typical story. He'd seen doctors, tried diets, nothing seemed to work. But we saw the root issues and we rebuilt his foundation. He committed to lifestyle change. Slowly but surely, Ben started to come alive again. And today he is an absolute machine. I just met with him, skinning mountains, dominating his routine, holding steady at 185 pounds of solid muscle. His energy is through the roof. His clarity is back. His vitality is restored. And he earned every ounce of it. That's the power of real strategy and intelligent stress. We don't just throw fancy tools at symptoms. We use data to track adaptation. And that's where the Pinoy metabolic test comes in. It's got VO2 max, one of the strongest predictors of longevity. We look at metabolic flexibility. Can your body burn fat and carbs efficiently? And then we look at your ventilatory threshold. When does your system hit overload? We test, we adjust, we track. You're not guessing, you're evolving. And best of all, you don't need to fly to Costa Rica or drop $15K at a biohacking resort. You need to come to 89 South Main Street in West Lebanon, New Hampshire. The Peak State gives you unlimited access to all of these therapies we just talked about. The cold plunge, the sauna, the hyperbaric, the red light, the PMF, the brain tap, the zero gravity massage, all at one monthly rate. No fluff. We just want to create transformation. You are built to handle more than you think. You are designed to adapt. You are made for challenge, not just to survive it, but to grow from it. And once you realize that, everything changes. Now let's help your body remember how to do this. If you want to join the Peak State, just go to grassrootsfunctionalmedicine.com and sign up, and let's get to work. And if this is your first time here, I'm Dr. Seth Osgood, the founder of Grassroots Functional Medicine, and we created the Peak State to give people access to world-class tools that build health from the inside out, tools that don't just manage symptoms, but actually restore your biology. If this resonated with you, please subscribe, help us out and follow, and more importantly, come visit us. We'd love to meet you. Don't let your comfort zone kill you. Thanks, guys, for watching. Have a blessed day.